The final week of August is here, and it's time to get caught up on all things Anderson Raptors. We're here with AD Chris Newton. Newt, how are we doing this morning?
Doing great, Rob. I appreciate you having us on, and it's it was a nice cool morning, which was very refreshing compared to last week.
Wow, I can't remember the last time that we had a week full of temperatures like that. Normally you get a day or two, and it's usually doing during 2 days. But week two is always known for the lightning night for football. But my goodness, that was a week, wasn't it?
It was crazy, and our kids were great, and our coaches handled the adversity. We didn't do anything Thursday outside at all. But our football team and our cross country team practiced in the morning. Those kids are getting up at 5:30 in the morning and coming and working out. And our soccer teams went in the gym to practice. Both their games got canceled Thursday and moved the football game back Friday. And I was just very proud of our coaches and, more importantly, our kids, the way they handled the adversity, because it's easy to complain about things.
Yep.
And that gets you nowhere. But our kids did a great job.
It felt like a spring week with a rain week, and but we're past it. We got great weather this week. But let's start with the sport that works all summer, and they have to go last. Let's start with cross country and getting to run on Saturday. How'd that go, Newt, for the boys and girls getting to run on Saturday?
It was awesome. Our cross country kids, they work like crazy. They're running in the winter. They're getting hundreds of miles in the wintertime out there. I can't stand walking outside in the winter, and they're running in it. So they work hard in the spring and in the summer. And it was awesome to see them get out there and compete. And we had some great things. We had Eli Upchurch and Charlie Cox set PRs. Yeah. Eli Upchurch was, I think it was over 30 seconds was his PR. Charlie Cox, I think, was about a minute. And two young ladies, Lindsay Benning, she's a phenomenal young lady, as Kaylin Standage is as well, who PR'd. But Lindsay Benning made varsity, and she wasn't sure she was going to run varsity, I don't think. And I see her Thursday. She comes up, Coach Newt, you coming? I made varsity. And here she PRs by over a minute. And, it's so cool to see the hard work and the effort, and to see that the kids being rewarded. Because, we had a couple other kids, you wake up Saturday morning and you don't feel well.
Right.
We had one kid step in a hole and boom, then their ankles messed up. It is an incredibly challenging sport.
Yes.
But just to see them being rewarded by their work is cool. And so this week they head to Miami University on Friday night. They get to run. Course. Oh, it is really cool. I was able to go up last year. So it was cool. But our top finishers on the other day were Audrey Baker. She's our main go-to. She came in 13th, and Shay McHugh, which is, this poor young lady's battled some injuries the last couple of years, and she looked great. So she came in 34th. And on the boys' side, we had Kevin Phillips at 27th, and Ty Regan at 31st. So we had some good showings, because there's like close to 100 runners in each there.
Wow. Okay. Well, best of luck to this week, heading up to Oxford, and that's going to be a fun course. Let's switch to golf. Looks like Tuesday, the boys are at Blue Ash, taking on the Aviators, and that looks like it. That's it. It's a shame, you try to squeeze in several matches in that heat last week, and this week they've got one match. So it's,
Well, actually, and we need to update this. I'm glad you said our Lebanon match was canceled, so we moved it to Wednesday. That was a casualty of the heat. Well, So they'll be on Wednesday. So the boys will go Tuesday and Wednesday. So
Nice.
out at Blue Ash, and I can't remember where Wednesday is, but Shaker Run, I believe, is
Yeah.
where it is.
Yeah, I think that's Lebanon's home court.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll be excited that the Sycamore match will be a good one, but we got to go out and take it on the old Lebanon, get the ECC win there. And our boys, gosh darn, Coach Dave Lunn, he was so excited. I think it was early in the week. Can't remember if it was Monday or Tuesday. That I think we shot a 145 against Kings, which was a great score. But I think we had 3 kids right at under par or par.
Great.
Charlie Straubel and Marshall Morency and Cole Brandon. Cole Brandon really has been playing great here lately. So it's they're an exciting group, and they're going to challenge. They're going to challenge for the ECC.
I tell you, the ECC, as we've talked the last couple of weeks, ECC boys golf is really tight this year.
Mm-hmm.
There's some great golfers.
Yeah.
Let's switch over to girls. Girls look like they have a busy week.
Yes.
Try match with Country Day in Madeira today at Camargo Country Club. Boy, I'd love to get a chance to play that. That's a nice course.
Yeah. I will be out there screaming at them. And very limited on when I can scream and when I can't. But I'll be out there today watching them. Yeah, I mean, I would love to bring my clubs as well. So it's beautiful out there. It is really nice. So we're going to get after it today. And again,
Wednesday, they jump back into ECC play at Stillmeadow, playing Kings.
Yeah.
And Springboro Invitational on Thursday at Heatherwood. So a busy week for the girls, but man, with weather like this, you want to play every day almost.
Oh, you're not kidding. And the neat thing, the Heatherwood, that's where the districts were last year.
Oh,
so
nice.
So that's where we're going up and playing, and that's an 18 hole, and you really don't get a lot of 18 holes in during the school year. You get them in the summertime, but our this is a great opportunity for our girls. We plan on being in the districts,
right?
And so having the opportunity to go up there and play just says a lot. Our administration allows us to do things like this because it benefits the kids, and
right.
And that just shows. I mean, we got great kids because if they weren't taking care of their responsibilities in the classroom, our administration would say, "Nah, baby, nah."
Shut that down. Yep.
That's right. So it's great that our principal Kyle Fender allows these opportunities, and it's great that our kids get it done.
Yeah, that's best of luck to them this week. It should be a fun, and I'll be fun walking Camargo today for you. I'll be thinking about you.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
Let's switch to soccer. Looks like Sam's Club got a light week per the schedule. Traveled to a tough Lebanon on Thursday for ECC play, and that looks like that's it on the schedule for the boys' side.
Yeah, they're chomping at the bit, getting ready to get back out there. And it's when that was the great thing about being a baseball coach. If you weren't playing well, you played the next day and you could correct things. And unfortunately, with the weather last week, we've had to reschedule that game, so they didn't get to play. Didn't have anything Saturday, don't have anything Tuesday. So we'll get back out there Thursday and get that bad taste out of our mouth, and then we'll start going at least probably twice a week from then on.
Right. Baseball, wasn't it? We could get 27 games in 24 days. I mean,
it was
crazy.
Actually, it was when that rule came out, it was 23 days. So you had to play 4 doubleheaders. If you didn't play doubleheader, you weren't allowed to play 27 games. The dumbest thing in the world. Dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah. On the girls' side for soccer, there looks like they just have a single against Lebanon. That'll be at home. At home in Anderson against Lebanon, and I'm guessing that'll be a big ECC battle.
Oh, without a doubt. And so proud of the way our girls responded on Monday. We talked on Monday in anticipation of the Loveland match. We were coming off the very difficult Seton loss on last Saturday,
right?
And just gosh darn it, you get beat 5-0, and Seton they were better than us on that day. And our girls didn't pout at all. They came out like gangbusters, and played great on Monday night. Nina Brandon, one of our freshmen, pumped in 2 goals. Man, it was great to see. And Lauren Flax, a junior for us, she's just, I mean, she's a playmaker, just an absolute playmaker, and she set up multiple of those goals. So it was very good.
Yeah, that's great. Let's switch to the hard courts with girls tennis. They got a busy week, Newt. Looks like they're hosting Winton Woods ECC play on Tuesday. Also hosting Seton on Wednesday at Anderson. I'm guessing that'll be a tough one. And then travel to Country Day on Thursday. So a busy
Yeah.
week for girls tennis.
Yeah. And it's, tennis is kind of like baseball in that they just go, 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 go. I mean, their season is over. I think it's the first week of October or something like that. So they get after it, and it's why those girls got to take care of themselves. But I was fortunate. I got to see them twice this week. So it was awesome. And we got back-to-back wins. So that was huge. I think it was Wyoming we beat 3-2, and then we beat Kings 3-2. So
Nice.
big wins there. And then we moved inside on Thursday. Beachmont Racket Club allowed us to come inside and play because the weather was so bad. So the girls played well there. So we're getting after it. It's fun. It's fun.
Great. Let's go back inside. Talk girls volleyball. Let's see. Hosting Kings ECC play on Tuesday, and then on also Thursday, Bartels Road. Are you traveling to Bartels?
Oh yeah.
Thursday. And then that's it for the week, but 2 tough ones.
Oh, without a doubt. And again, you've mentioned, the ECC difficult. Volleyball is crazy difficult. So, but super proud of our girls. They came Tuesday night, and we played Loveland, and I can't remember the last time we've beat Loveland. And man, did they play well. And I think I've said it on here. You can just see an air of confidence about these young ladies, and the chemistry is absolutely tremendous with them. And we played okay Thursday. Lebanon, beat us, so obviously they played better. But we're right there and excited for the opportunity we get to go play them again later on in the year. But there's things. Friday was a good practice day. Saturday was a good practice day, working on things that they can get better at.
Sure.
But this is going to be a fun group to watch for sure.
Yeah, it's just getting better. It's like baking that cake, watching it together. Yeah, that's
yeah.
fun.
And we're kind of young. So I mean, we have 3 seniors. But so I mean, we're young. We got our JV. Oh my gosh, I tweeted out our JV game. It was one of the most exciting JV games I've ever seen in my life.
Great.
Put it this way, the varsity game's supposed to start at 6:30. I don't think we started until like 7:45 or 8 o'clock.
5 set. What did they do? A 5 setter?
No, the freshmen went a full 3 sets. The JV went a full 3 sets, and it wasn't like a 25-15. It was like we won the 3rd set in JV. I think it was 30-28.
Wow.
Oh, it was awesome. So
great.
They're building something there. It's exciting.
Well, best of luck to them this week. Newt, I got to ask you, what's it like walking around a school where the football team, varsity team, starts 2-0 versus 0-2 on a season?
It is a huge, huge difference. It is and it's so interesting because all of our sports are supported
Sure.
very well. But it's a Friday night football game. It's not just a school thing; it's a community thing. And there's so many limited opportunities to go. Hey, all you do is play 10 times, and 5 of them are at home. So it was incredible. But the everybody's on the bus, right?
Yep.
All 29 athletic teams are on the bus. But your fall sports kind of set the tone for a lot of things. and football's right up there with setting the tone to how it goes on. And we have different nights. Our student section is unbelievable. We were a packed house. And so, tonight, or excuse me, last week was mental health night, purple and teal, and it was great. So supportive of the Vogels and the Morrison family who gave us a great message. And then this week is camo night, and it's elementary school night.
Yep.
So we're going to have a packed house. But you are 100% correct. When you're 0-2, the hallways are a little bit more silent.
Yep.
2-0, things are a little bit more rowdy. And
things are popping, aren't they?
Oh, you bet. You bet.
Well, Coach Dwyer's team got a 48-14 win against Loveland. The team's playing well. I mean, they scored 44 in week 1, 48 in week 2. A scrappy Lebanon team comes over to Anderson Friday night. It should be a good game because they had a hard-fought battle with Milford at home. And I think that week 3 is going to be a even better challenge for the Raptors.
Oh, there is no doubt. There is no doubt. They got a brand new coach last year at Lebanon, and he did a nice job. He did a very nice job. They had us on the ropes last year. Langton Goethe kicked a game-winning field goal for us last year there. So they got a nice win versus Springboro, which is always great to see our ECC teams beat non-league schools. So they're going to come in here and they're going to be ready to go. So, and I know Coach Dwyer, he will definitely, he's not one that likes to pound the chest. He's one, they'll get after it and they'll be ready. That's for sure.
Well, best of luck to them Friday, and it's going to be a beautiful night, 7:00 kick at home at Anderson. Everyone can get their tickets and go out and support the Raptors. Newt, great week. Have an even better week this week. I appreciate your time as always, and go Raptors.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Go Raptors.